What's up? I'm Phineas, and all eyes are on me because I'm sitting conspicuously in this window full of succulents, and if anyone's down below, where else are they gonna look?
Let's fall in love for the night and forget in the morning. Play me a song that you like, you can bet I'll know every line. Cause I'm the boy that's your boy, hope that you would avoid. Don't waste your eyes on jealous guys, fuck that noise. I know better than to call you mine. You need to pick me up, I'll be there in 25. I like to push my luck, so take my hand, let's take a drive. I've been living in the future, hoping I might see you sooner. I want you riding shotgun, I knew when I got one right. Let's fall in love for the night and forget in the morning. Play me a song that you like, you can bet I'll know every line. Cause I'm the boy that's your boy, hope that you would avoid. Don't waste your eyes on jealous guys, fuck that noise. I know better than to call you mine. I love it when you talk that nerdy shit. We're in our 20s talking 30 shit. We're making money but we're saving it. Cause talking shit is cheap and we talk a lot of it. You won't stay with me, I know, but you can have your way with me till you go. And if all your kisses turn into bruises, I'm a warning. Let's fall in love for the night and forget in the morning. Play me a song that you like, you can bet I wrote every line. Cause I'm the boy that's your boy, hope that you would avoid. Don't waste your eyes on jealous guys, fuck that noise. Cause I know better, I know better, I know better than to ever call you mine.
Yeah, so when I started making music, I was the singer, frontman in a band, and I would just sort of write material to keep putting out through that outlet. And then as I got a little older, I started producing friends of mine if they wanted to make mixtapes and writing with them. And as soon as my sister was old enough, I thought it would be really fun to make music with her, and that proved to be true, and we had a great time making songs. And the third song we ever worked on together was Ocean Eyes, which is a song I'd written and played with my band, and then wasn't satisfied with how that was turning out with the band. It just didn't sound great with like electric guitar and like live drums, and I thought, I bet this would sound beautiful if my sister sang, because she has the most beautiful voice. And so I asked if she'd be interested in singing it. She was. She made it sound so much better than I ever had. And then since then it's been writing with her, producing and writing for a couple other artists that I'm a big fan of, and then sort of more recently putting out music under my own name. It sounds like pretty pretentious to say, but I really never felt like I was making music for fun. I loved making music and it was fun to make, but I was like way too serious about it from the minute I started making music. I was like 12 and like obsessive, and I'd stay up all night writing songs. And you know, I'd probably was like guilty of saying like really dramatic stuff to like my mom, like, "You think this is a game?" You know, like crazy dramatic 12-year-old nonsense. When it was like I was 12 and like nobody cared, and the music I was making was bad. But I definitely was always like really motivated and really taking it seriously. If I was like time traveling, I'd probably just go back and like if I found like 13-year-old me, I'd be like, "Hey, relax, man." Like I was just like, I felt like I was everything felt so do or die at 13. And none of it was. And even at like 21, like basically nothing is really like do or die. I just like, I don't know, I think everything feels like so extreme when you're that young. And I think if you're really happy, it can be very euphoric, and that's kind of wonderful, but you shouldn't let yourself get like so invested in something at 13 that it can make you miserable. And I definitely felt like I was pretty miserable a lot when I was like 13, 14, and like any first relationships, I didn't handle it very well. This year, like the sort of stuff to come is like there's going to be a bunch of singles from me, and probably gearing into like a more kind of like tangible project near the end of the year. I'm a big fan of like physical releases, so I'd love to do something that justifies like a vinyl package release, just because I love being able to hold something like that in my hands and like put it on a record player and let it play through the house. And then, yeah, I've gotten to be involved as a producer writer on a bunch of projects this year that I'm like super excited about. And then I'm executive producing the artist Ash's album, and working on Bruno Major's album a little bit. And yeah, I think, you know, to me, like the thing that I want to do this year, probably more than like be involved in like little pieces of a bunch of people, is like just try to make the best like collective bodies of work for a couple people. And I think that's just like, that's the only way I know how to make stuff that I feel really proud of, is getting to be involved in a kind of a broad spectrum. Tour is like the best, it's like a celebration of the music that you recorded and put out. Like you get to go and just like celebrate that music for however long the tour is. And we've definitely, like all the music I think that I'm putting out this year, and all the music I'm putting out with my sister, is like music that we made with the intention of playing it live and touring it and, you know, putting it across to an audience. I think it's like it's the most fun part of my life, is being on stage. What's the key to a healthy relationship? I think that's such a complicated question that I don't want to give a super simple answer to. I'd say like keys to like relationships of mine that have been healthy, and the one that I'm currently in. I think being super supportive is really, really important. Being as empathic as you can be, as understanding as you can be, super important. Claudia has a really, really good sense of humor. She's really funny. She makes me laugh all the time. I think if you're having a fun time, you're probably gonna want to spend more time with that person. And we don't really tease each other. We'll tease each other in like a just to make each other laugh kind of way, but we don't ever like put each other down. I think people do that really casually, and it turns into a kind of a like, because you like, even if you're careful with it, you're gonna accidentally say something that actually hurts somebody's feelings. Hi, I'm FINNEAS, and you're tuned in to Ones to Watch.